Hey there, my name is Pravus. Welcome to more FTL Multiverse aboard the Big Chonker. I'd say things are going pretty well going into Sector 5. Our weapons are finally getting online with something that can get us to the end game, even though it's not as powerful as it needs to be. Our defenses are looking halfway decent as well, and pretty soon, once we're done upgrading our shields, we could start working on something like a cloaking module or hacking or mind control. Any of those could be a game changer for me. What I really want to do is find a fantastic beam weapon, and then I can focus on more defenses, but we'll see what comes available. Where we're going to go now? Well, our task is up this direction, so I guess that's the direction we are going to go. We don't necessarily need to rush it. There might be a tough fight over there. We'll see. There's an NG ship. All right. Motivation, survival, transfer goods acceptable. I am friendly. Oh, okay. That sounds great. Here's some free stuff. I like the NG, okay? The NG are great sometimes. They're generally, not exactly cowards, but they're generally pretty cooperative as long as you're not hostile to them. All right, a smoldering NG research station, attacked by pirates or the mantas most likely. Board the station. The place is dead. There's nothing there. Okay. I think there's some randomness that can occur over there. I could be wrong on that point, but all right. Do we go straight for the task, or do I try to bounce around anywhere else? I do want to hit up a store at some point. I don't know if a crystal store is going to do it for me, though. Wish there was a Fed store within immediate range I could get to, because I would like to go for some sort of a beam weapon. I don't think the crystals really have those, but we'll see. Yeah, let's just go ahead and move directly into the task, and we're going to find out what's going to happen over here. I don't need this medbay, I just realized. That's fine. All right, the marketplace where we're supposed to meet the buyer has already been destroyed. We have to destroy the elite, who is very strong. Okay. Wasn't there something about making sure you do not kill somebody on this particular fight? I think there was. Do not kill somebody. We will see. Turn off this. Get the engine power up there for the dodge chance. We could actually try to activate a assault drone, which would not be a bad plan, just to help knock out some of their shields. I'm going to use the emergency battery and turn one of these on just to help burn it down a little bit. Light weapons, your goal, of course, focus primarily on the shields, and we'll see about the rest. Where are the crew teleporters? They are... I'm looking for any... Okay, they're over here. Unfortunately, this is not one area where I can easily vent out the oxygen, so I think we're going to have to just go ahead and attack over here. Looks like it's only one crew member. All right, I call that pretty good. Keep burning this down. Let everything else charge up. Don't get too greedy. We're waiting for a big barrage. Here it comes, and I need to take out those weapons if I can. Burst laser and the crystal charger first. Boom, boom, boom. Followed by my piercing for hopefully a breach chance. And we did get a breach, and that at least knocked out a good chunk of their shields. Between the light laser and the assault drone, I'm hoping to keep their shields more or less down. We'll see. And in the meantime, we just keep firing, auto-firing our way to victory here. Keep those shields down nice and low. Keep trying to hit their weapons. There we go. Yep, see, we're doing some pretty good damage here. These guys did not get very far, did they? Actually, look at that. The extra drone really made a difference against a target with 4 shields. We took nothing out of that. And that battery lasted exactly as long as we needed it to. That's amazing. All right, we were able to grab pictures. Turns out there was nothing to worry about as far as killing someone this time. I am completely wrong in my memories. Yes, well, listen, if you guys want to read through all this, go for it. I don't even know who Wentworth is or care. I have not been reading any of this. But we get a pretty hefty reward. Holy crud crap. All right, actually, wait. Yep, never mind. Hang on. There's somebody trying to get in over here. Someone's trying to break in. No! Winterborn, you going to be okay over there? Probably. So yeah, they definitely broke through in this direction. We could vent some oxygen, but if I'm honest, at this point, I think it may be too late. Let's go ahead and just start healing Donar back up to full health, and hopefully we'll be okay dealing with these guys. Honestly, I'm debating whether or not we want to go ahead and just get some... Ooh, 180 scrap to get that last level? Dude, why is it so expensive? All right, well, I thought we had enough scrap to do that. I don't know why it is this expensive. That doesn't feel right. 45 to 180 is kind of a lot of inflation there, bruh. All right. Anyway, yeah, all right, well, we're not going to worry about that then. I'm questioning whether or not we want to save some scrap for when we get to the store. What are the odds we find anything good, you know what I mean? But, all right, let's just keep bouncing around. Hopefully I don't need this scrap for any upgrades right now, and we can survive with what I've got at the moment. I feel pretty good, honestly. All right, station constructed for the entertainment of passing NGs. We are just going to go ahead and do a quick little salvage run. There's not much else to do. And let's go over this direction. I'm trying to remember if there is any reason to go to the link. I don't think that there is. I could be wrong. Booby trap the cache. Sure, booby trap it and delay them by 2 jumps. That's amazing. It's not like I use my missiles. This just lets me find more stuff. I like that. All right. We're going to backtrack a little bit. Let's go to the distress beacon and find out what's going on over there. We got time now. I feel pretty good about this. Move into assists for an NG ship. Okay, we'll do that, and it was indeed a trap. I kind of suspected it might be, but there you go. Hey, tracking. Yes, we are going to go ahead and do this. We are going to activate the emergency battery, just go ahead and get my shields back online temporarily. And, of course, we're going to do what we normally do. So there are intruders aboard the ship. Where? I'm looking for any... They're over here. Alrighty. We are going to start venting the crud out of these areas so that once they break through the door, they hopefully take a lot of damage. You guys are going to go over to the shield room, and that's fine. All right, there was a hacking module, and it just blocked me from going over there. And there are anti-personnel... 2 anti-personnel drones. Holy crud. That is an all-hands-on-board deck kind of a fix thing, because we need to kill this and get the breach taken care of before we run out of any life support. That could be a problem. I need to shut down things like the drones, I think. I don't normally worry about that first, but I feel like we need to. So let's knock that out. Followed by the crystal charger, followed by... Let's get the hacking module down, just so it's clear. All right, now our people can move where they need to. We can deal, hopefully, with the mantises. Some stuns ain't gonna help nobody, but there you go. Let's go ahead and close all the doors. I need you to get down here somewhere. Never mind. Get over here. There's somebody. Never mind. All right. Just hang out here and shoot this mantis for a bit or something. I don't care. We should be able to finish this guy off pretty soon. My auto fire is definitely doing the job. There we go. So now it's just a matter of how quickly can we kill off the last mantis, which should be fairly easy. And there we go. All right. 28 more scrap. I don't even think we took any damage there. That was pretty good. I feel like we might as well just go ahead and get ourselves a couple of power bars at this point. Whether I use it on engines or if I need to activate a drone doesn't matter. This at least leaves me full flexibility to continue moving around. I'm just sitting on so much scrap, I feel like it'd be foolish not to do something. Yeah, we're definitely not going to get to the store, which does make me sad. But let's go ahead and help these distressed people. More time in Sector 5 is a good thing. I want to go ahead and get a lot of scrap. This is where you start getting decent amounts of currency, by the way. Do we investigate? Search for the ship. We found a powered ship, and we salvaged what we can. You know, that worked out. It's always scary, all right? I look at that stuff and I'm like, oh, the game is literally warning. Are you sure you want to go look around? And it's like, I don't know. Do I? Intruder on deck. All right. A young mantis with a charred uniform has teleported. He begs for sanctuary. The NG have traced him. Fight the NG or get a bounty. I don't need more mantises. I really don't. But if I'm going to get somebody who's not actively working a console, having an extra mantis to deal with boarding parties ain't the worst thing. Also, fighting an NG ship, I'll get paid for destroying it anyway, right? All right, we're going to do this. It was a trap, and never mind, okay. Well, that'll learn me. We're fine. All right. So, as usual, use a light lasers to great effect. You don't have a crew teleporter, which is amazing. How you got onto my ship in the first place, I don't actually know. We blew up your drone! Ha, 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 ha. And his shields are basically already gone. I think that, honestly, the light laser Mark II might be the most powerful weapon in the game. I am not kidding. I really do think it's amazing. The reason being, imagine having 4 of these things, and every 2.2 seconds you fire off 4 volleys. Imagine that, right? You get into a fight, within 2 seconds, a fully charged enemy has no shields left. In the next 2 seconds, you've done 4 damage to one of their subsystems, and you just keep doing that, hammering them down. I think if I can see a light laser Mark II, I get that every single time with no questions asked. I think that's literally just the rule at this point. A merchant beacon? I have no use for this. Summon a store. Well, wait a minute. You know, this would be tempting. I actually did say I want to get a store, but the slip scanner is pretty helpful for mapping things out and plotting a good course. Also, this can only be used in an empty beacon, and I'm not sure I can always control when I'm going to find an empty beacon. It could be this one, for example, but it might not be. So I'm not sure I'm going to get use when I want it. All right. We're not going to worry about it right now, then. Let's just go ahead and continue this way. I'm going to work toward that store. I'm sitting on so much scrap. I need to be getting upgrades, but at the same time, my gosh, I want something else. Someone's jumping in! Oh, I used to be a Fed during the Civil War in Universe 1, but after the U0 invasion began, well, you either became a rebel or you accepted your death. I hope you understand none of this is personal. It feels pretty personal. Do you have Cloak? You don't, so I'm not going to worry about that. We're going to go ahead and activate another assault drone and help burn through your shields for a minute. And I'm going to go ahead and just use the emergency battery and toss in at engines for the dodge chance, because why the heck not? Let's go ahead and start doing some damage to your shields. Try to knock that out. You had a crew teleporter. That sucks. Where are you? You're up over here? Vent into oxygen! Vent into space, ye fool! Boom, baby, you're dead. Wow, that was great. It's okay. I saw this coming, and then he dies. Good riddance, traitor. 269 scrap now. All right, we're going into a dangerous anti-ship battery area. This is not my favorite situation, so whatever this fight is, we need to win it fast. An NG ship is tailing you. Regardless of how hard you try to shake them, they won't back down. Okay, you again do not have Cloak, but you do have hacking, because, you know, that's just what you do. We will use the battery, turn on the assault, and looking at your weapons, mostly ion guns. Nothing that scary, if I'm honest. The anti-ship battery is the only thing that does concern me. So again, as long as we can burn through this guy quickly, and I'm hoping we can, we'll be fine. Question is, how quickly can we kill you? How quickly can we kill you? Quickly enough? Nope, we're about to get shot at. All right, here's hoping it's nothing too bad. They missed. Yay! That's even better. All right, salvage the... Oh, magnet arm, you paid for yourself. You know, I was actually wondering if this thing was ever going to be good, but that was amazing. 62 scrap in one jump. This is great. This is really good. All right, FTL charge is back online. Let's get the frick out of Dodge. We might be able to actually circle around and do a few more tasks. 331 scrap. I should do something with this, dang it. All right, what's this? You have a quest. All right. Well, we're just going to go ahead and fight some pirates, I guess. Your money or your life? That's cute. We're going to use a tracking flare. Yes, I understand what I'm doing. Thank you. Boom. Emergency battery. All power to the weapons. And I guess to the med bay for the heck of it, even though I don't really need it. Never mind. We're going to do that. We're going to take one of these. We're going to go ahead and do an assault drone. Let's go ahead and knock out things like his weapons. We're actually just going to go ahead and knock out all of his weapons as aggressively as we can. There we go. So if he's going to knock out my shields, at least he can't do much. You win. We're not cut out for this. Let them live and return. No. No, we're going to let them return. Recycler bomb. I'll sell it. Doesn't really matter. We were actually taking some damage on that. Of all the ships to do damage, I didn't think it was going to be that one. All right, so are we going to go to the store or not? Let's think. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Wait. If we do this, we're going to have a point where I have to fight against the rebels. I might be able to get to the exit, but over the store we'd have to fight, so I wouldn't even get the store. So this actually doesn't work. Darn it. All right, well, we're going to have to go to the store early. So delaying them by 2 jumps actually didn't end up doing anything for me, but oh well. The crystal is garbled. Try to translate. Okay, apologies, I'm not accustomed to use my translator. Good thing I didn't attack them. Let's first perform a task. We're gonna go ahead and get some extra goodies. So we could go for another crew member. A Zoltan wouldn't be the worst thing, only because more power bars will end up being helpful later. Like, if I have a cloak module, I can just go ahead and have someone dedicated and sitting in that room, and it wouldn't be the worst idea. What is this? A pre-flak. Uses no power charges, instantly fires 7 flak projectiles at the beginning of a battle. That is interesting for sure. Not sure it's what I want. Pinpoint weapon does 3 damage. See, I like the beam weapons that do damage over a lot of rooms, but this is pretty effective. 14 seconds for 3 damage is okay. Crystal Heavy Mark II, shield piercing, large crystal does 4 damage, 17 seconds to charge. Yeah, all right. What else we got here? Cloaking. I feel like that's a non-negotiable thing. We'll take you. I take sensors, and do I want hacking as well? Mind control's cheaper, and also works, because what you can do is you can use this to temporarily knock out the pilot of a ship so they have no dodge chance. It's actually very effective. If I'm not worried about shields, mind control could actually be better for me. Maybe I take the mind control. It's cheaper. I can do more stuff. We're going to take the mind control. It's my final slot. I know. I like hacking better as a general rule, but this is going to be fine. This is going to be fine. Let's get some more power bars so I can keep these new toys up and a-running. And I have sensors I can actually see on my freaking ship. Oh, that's great. Oh, and I actually want to do a little bit of repairs. Something like this will be fine. All right, so I used up all my scrap today, but I do think that having a cloaking module is going to be a game changer. All right, it's really good being able to dodge on demand against like any huge shots. It also lets me charge up all my weapons relatively risk-free. It's great. All right, so we're going to explore a little bit. I haven't been doing this, and I should every time we get to this exit. We found a rebel automated ship. Okay, we could attempt to cloak and access the cache. I'm going to do that. And we get Hellraiser Fire. Oh, I forgot to sell some stuff last time. Okay, this is a drone, huh? Toggles between fire and anti-hull modes. This takes 3 power? Ouch. I bet you it's really good, but like, okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on to the next sector. Coalition Stronghold, or the Theocracy Homeworlds. Ooh. Do I want to go into a hazard zone? Not especially. Though going to the Coalition Stronghold, I believe, would be a method of getting another ship unlocked. That said, since I already have everything unlocked, that's not very beneficial. Let's go to the Theocracy Homeworlds. That could be fun. There's going to be a lot of fighting here, but I'm hoping I can handle that. I just need, like, what is it? 225 more scrap to get my 4th bar of shields. It's expensive, but all right. Let's see. What kind of tasks can we get here? We can go for threaten Pete or listen to crazy stories, or we can shed more blood. I think we'll just go ahead and threaten Pete or listen to his stories. That's fine. Let's run some scans and proceed on to the Rock Homeworld. All right, let's see. Outsiders are not welcome here. Could your holy text be wrong? How dare you scoff at us? You're the ones who've been fed lies, and that is how you provoke the religious. Well done. Okay. You don't have a cloaking module, so I'm not that scared about you. And it looks like they're calling for backup. That sucks. All right, well, first thing we are going to do is go ahead and cloak and let my weapons charge up. We'll give it a second. And once these weapons are ready to go, which should be soon, we'll go ahead and try to knock out their dodge chance with a mind control drone, which should be right about now. Let's go ahead and do this. Fire, fire, wait for a second for all those to process, then fire crystals at weapons and weapons. Boom, 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 boom. All right, we knocked out most of their stuff. So now we just need to knock this out as quick as we can. Varnish. And we'll go ahead and just start shooting at nothing but the rock people. They've got no weapons. We should be able to finish them off before the next ASB fires, and boom. All right, overall, I'd say that went fine. Salvage a bit, do something on the ship. Let's go ahead and do a salvage mission. Use a magnetic arm. No, we're going to go ahead and send out and get 19 more scrap. Not bad. I do think I may want to get myself another round of cloak. Interesting. I can't go to cloak level 3. It's going to cost 10,000 scrap. I don't know why that's the case. I think I have to do upgrades via this interface here, maybe? Anyway, the point being, 10 seconds of cloak is enough to charge up almost all my weapons, just like 0.4 seconds off on the burst. Which means we actually do get the first volley guaranteed when we're ready to fight an enemy. I'd say that that is going to be well worth it. Okay, so what do we have here? There's an orchid store, okay. A monk store? I don't know what that means. All right, and more crystals, distress beacons. There's our task. That's over here. There's a lot of distress in this sector for some reason. Who would have guessed? Let's go ahead and visit this hazardous zone. Hopefully it ends up being fine. More ASB. Oh, good. All right, Federation's done enough damage to the galaxy. The rocks apparently are not feeling like they really like me. Let's go for the tracking flares here. Yes, continue the fight. Let's go ahead and use the emergency battery so we can keep things up and a-running. Gonna go ahead and activate the cloak immediately. These guys do have crew teleporters, so I need to stop this somehow. I could use my mind control to stop them, which is not a bad plan. We're going to prevent these guys. We're going to have them fight each other, basically. Let's go ahead and start knocking out their shields. And I do want to try to hit that crew teleporter just so I don't have to deal with it. And I want to try to knock out their cloak, too. So we'll do that. Their cloak is gone. Crew teleporter is down. Perfect. All right. So their weapons are still scary. All right, so we've dealt with this. Salvage more. Yes, thank you. And let's send some guys to go deal with this. I want to get out of here before they are able to lock onto me, which is right now. So we may have to just run and accept that we're under attack. All right, I don't want to get shot at. Where do we want to go? This way? This way? This way. Let's just get out of here before we get shot at. We're going to take some damage almost for sure if we don't. All right, complete chaos is broken out on the nearby rock colony. We could rescue civilians, salvage wreckage, or we could apprehend the pirates. I'm going to apprehend the pirates, and they do not have a cloak. Okay. Dinar, don't die. Don't die. I demand you don't die. All right, we're good. Weapons are charging. Wish I had a cloak. We have to wait for a brief moment, and there we go. Okay, they're not going to be able to shoot at me. Okay, we're fully charged. Let's go ahead and mind control so they can't dodge. Followed by shooting at their shields. Followed by knocking out their weapons. And did a little damage, not much though. So they still have a fair bit they're working on, but okay. Hopefully we keep this down. A breach certainly does help. Keep that going. Boom, 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 boom. And I don't think these guys are going to be able to do pretty much anything to me. I love this light laser Mark II. I really do. I don't think I ever want anything else in my life. It'd be great. All right, no one protests as I salvage the wreckage, and we actually get Marco, a repairing rockman. Oh, hi, repairing rockman. That's cool. Well, we gotta rename the rock, don't we? All right, just because I feel bad, we're gonna go for Jar Okona 2.0. I just feel bad that Jar Okona died in, like, the first jump. It does happen. If you join the ship, right, if you join my crew, there's a very high chance you die in the first jump. If you survive past that, maybe you're okay. Anyway, do we want to go to the store? Honestly, yeah, I do want to get a beam weapon, but I think we're going to head toward the monk store because I'm very curious what that's going to have. I have no idea what to expect, and it sounds like fun. Alrighty, what else we got here? You're going to save the Federation. You expect to survive that hunk of junk? We're going to save them or we're going to die trying. They say that's more, not very likely, but alright. Meet us at these coordinates. We have a quest. Where's the quest? Right here. Well, we can do that. I mean, if you're going to jump only one beacon away, and you sent me into a freaking flare, thanks for that. Let's see how long your puny ship can challenge this heat. Prepare for a challenge. All right, so they're going to try... Okay, we're going to have to earn their trust. We must endure the heat. They're trying to leave. No! No, and also no. You don't get to do that. You don't just get to do things like that. We're gonna activate a drone to just mess with you. We'll mind control in a second. Wait for the weapons, almost ready. Stay on target, stay on target, stay on target. And now we are going to mind control someone in the crew teleporter so they can't do anything, followed by firing off at all their shields, firing at their crew teleporter, and then hitting their weapons, and boom, boom, bada, bada, boom. Okay, so they're not going anywhere anymore. That's good. Mind control did exactly what I wanted it to do. And now we just sit back and see if we can kill them before the flare does a lot of damage. Now, one thing we could do preemptively is start venting the ship to deal with fire, but I think we got enough crew members to deal with whatever's coming our way, so we should be all right. And as long as they can't crew teleport, we're good. They're trying to run away, but now they're dead. Turns out I handled the heat just fine. Maybe I wasn't supposed to kill them, do you think? Wait, were they going to give me a reward if I let them leave? That actually might have been the case. Perhaps they could have helped if they had gone another way. I should have thought that through a bit more. Let's go to this area over here or something. I don't care. It's fine. It's fine. I don't feel that bad. I don't feel that bad. Quite strange. Keep looking, and we find a pirate. Cool. Cloak, yes. Use, yes, yes, yes. And emergency battery, and engines, and drone, and we're good. And we're gonna go ahead and cloak, and you can't do anything to me. Bye. This is so easy. So easy once you get things like the cloak and stuff, man. This is great. I just still really need to get myself a good beam weapon. Replace the heavy piercing laser. It's been good for what it has been so far. Here, by the way, come a couple of intruders. We'll go ahead and fight them. I mean, it's a slug and stuff. I don't feel that worried about it. Knock out that, and knock out you, and knock out their cloak, and knock out their weapons, and boom, boom, bada, bada, boom. Okay, we did at least a little bit of damage. They're not going to be doing much of anything anymore. Amazingly, we have not been able to pierce through their shields and do any... Oh, how'd they get through here? Didn't do a lot of damage. All right, they're going to surrender? No. I get more rewards for killing you at this point, I'm pretty sure. So we're just going to do that. All right, 35 scrap. See, I told you. We're going to get more. Oh, there's a breach over here. We need to fix that quick. Send the orchid. The orchid's great because they can actually create a small amount of oxygen in a room. So the breaches are not nearly as dangerous. Now, you might be wondering, why am I saving my scrap this time? It's because I either want to go for the shield bar or I want to find a really good weapon at the store. I feel like either are going to be resolved at this next task. We're going to get enough scrap to get the shields, then I can go to the store and I can decide if I want to make the upgrade or not. All right, beware, on the vid screen appears a strange man. Who are you? Why are you here? We're here for photographs. All right, we can listen to him. This will probably take a while, or we could say, screw it, just die. You have hacking modules. You got 3 weapons, 3 bars of shields. I think we just kill him. Honestly, they stole my spine. I don't want to give the rebels a chance to catch up to me. So just give me the photos, dang it. No, we could save your gosh darn life. You hearing me? Oh, for God's sake. All right, because I'm curious, we'll listen, but I really don't care. Tripod freaks, blah, blah, blah. That is a special, like, alien race in this mod, right? Like these giant eyeballs with 3 legs kicking off of them or something like that. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's a thing. Sounds very implausible. Spineless martial arts. Does this count as disclosure? Yes. Noodle monsters are real. I got the pictures to prove it. Hopefully Kira isn't upset. Pete is dead. Wait, he's suddenly caught off by an explosion. What? His ship just blew up. Okay. Well, that's great. It looks like they actually didn't have to appear. Sorry, the rebels didn't catch up. We were fine. I do not know why that was okay. But as I said, we have enough scrap, so we're good. I think the aliens decided to silence him. Yes. All right, let's see. Some monks are trying to hail me. Oh, for God's sake. All right, what's up? Can you please give us some scrap? I will give you a very small amount of scrap. Thank you. Boom. I don't know what would happen, but I'll just do that to make sure that they don't attack me or something like that. You never know. All right, we are going to use magnetic arm. We can now go to the store. You have a mining beam, a Zulfikar mining beam. 3 power, which is more than I can currently accept. I don't think we can literally use this. But beam length 120, blah, 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 19 seconds. Very high breach chance. Wow. But that's not quite what I'm looking for. All right. Heavy lasers, Dirk doesn't do it for me. Clone Bay, yeah, make sure no one ever dies again. It's a thing. We're gonna get rid of the recycler bomb. We're gonna get rid of the Hellraiser because I'm never gonna get enough power to justify that. And I don't think we can have any more crew members. We are full, so that's done. So the only other question is, do I want to do like a random weapon of the day? That's really all there is to it. Do I want to do a random weapon of the day? I'm gonna try. Let's see what we got. We got a combat drone Mark II laser, takes 3 power. Oh, God. All right, but we could, in theory, switch this to a beam weapon drone. which is good. All right, I'm gonna sell one assault drone. That way I'm never gonna have more than 2 drones out at a time. It's just not gonna happen. But this one's pretty good, right? We could do a laser or a beam weapon. I think it's just gonna be faster and better than the assault drone in general. So we'll hold on to it in case. I've got enough scrap at this point. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my upgrade. And we are now able to go up to tier 4 shield, which is great. And I've still got enough power to go around for pretty much anything I would want. All right, this is good. This is very good. Let's go ahead and bounce up here and start exploring some of these distress beacons and flex our new power just a little bit. Intruders on board. Oh, great. Get in here, do some damage, and then we'll tag these guys out. The rocks are not very strong, honestly. They don't do a ton of damage. They just have a lot of HP. The big thing that's concerning, honestly, is just the fire, which, like, even then, shouldn't be that case in point. This is fine. Not worried about this. Not worried at all. We're fine. And we are ready to get out of here. Okay, distress beacon. We can hit this, hit this. I think we can do all this and still get to the exit. So we can hit up these 4, which we will try for. Hoping for a little bit more of a challenge. Come on. We can see that there is a distressed ship. We'll hail them. And it was a rockman accusing us of protecting heretics. See, the thing is, there are actual cultists, rock cultists in this mod. I don't have any. So there's a little bit of an irony that you got a problem with me, but whatever. They're going for the crew teleporter. Well, you're not going to be able to do anything while I'm cloaked. So we'll sit on that for a brief moment. And then we will go ahead and mind control you so you can't do anything, and we'll just kind of go with our tried and true method. This has been pretty effective up to this point. Boom. Okay. Oh, they teleported over anyway. Well, that's fine. I'll let you do what you're going to do then. Let's go ahead and knock out their shields, then knock out their weapons. Boom, boom. Bada, bada, boom. And you got no big, scary missiles. I'm fine. See how easy this is? It's great. And the refugees even said thank you. I like it when people say thank you, all right? This is a lost art. Okay, where do we want to go next? Of course, we go up to this distress beacon. Hopefully someone else is going to be grateful once I rescue their little butts. Medical assistance required. Need help extracting a parasite. We can try this. The Rockmen are mildly confused that a Federation ship is offering to help, but don't complain. From an industries, blah, blah, blah. I'm just looking to see if there's anything here that's really going to become a problem. A slug vessel deployed a prank. Mind-controlling rig. All right, so we can convince the 2 to live in symbiosis, or we can perform surgery on the Rockmen. Let's do mind control, and we get a lot of stuff. I get rig. Whoa. Hold on. I got myself another crew member. You can have more crew than this? Oh, my God. He's amazing. Tintan and the rig, a symbiote. He's like a Trill. But, you know, he's a rock. If you guys don't know what a Trill is, by the way, that's a Star Trek reference. This guy has skills in everything. All right, who gets this one? Actually, this one gets 2 names because it's 2 people in there. Rashura and Lex. Congratulations, y'all now live together. I hope you enjoy it. Honestly, phenomenal crew member. Holy crud, I don't even know what to do with this guy. All right, we're gonna bounce over this direction. Let's see what's gonna happen. Now the question is, Lex, are you gonna survive? And Rashura, are you gonna survive this particular jump? Because if so, we're good. All right, let's see. The tunnel only gets big ship! Renegade Cruiser. I can't remember if this is one of the unlocks, actually. Pay tribute. A free Mantis stealth-oriented design, strong offense, and teleportation. Yeah, you say stealth, but it's got no stealth. So that's weird. What is this? Synthetic pheromones and a special scary weapon. Destroying the vessel has a 50% chance to drop the weapon. Killing the crew guarantees it. Okay, we're gonna try for whatever your special weapon is because it sounds awesome. And the plan is to just go ahead and use my usual, shoot down as much of their shields as possible, then focus on their big scary weapons. And mind control so that they can't dodge. How's that? There we go. Okay, knock that a little bit. Doesn't do an absolute ton. They're fighting very heavily over here, which I think is hilarious. They might go for... Never mind, we actually hit their cloak. How did I hit their cloak? I wasn't aiming for that. Oh, it was the drone. The drone did it. That's great. They're about to kill one of their members. Nice. All right, and they cloaked. Fine, I cloaked too. See? We're at a standoff. Oops, and they teleported some more folks. All right, hold on. We're going to just go ahead and heal up for a second. They're dead. Good. That was almost all of their crew, actually, and they did drop their super weapon, Nightshade missiles. Oh, I don't know what this is. I don't even plan on using missiles, but now I want to know. It might be amazing. Holy frickin' frack! Winterborn, run! That mantis does a lot of damage. Frick me! Run, run, run. If they want the doors, they can have the doors. Holy crud. All right, let's see what this weapon does. I'm curious. Deadly missile launcher fires cloaked warheads that basic defense drones cannot shoot down, but it charges very slowly. 22 seconds and 3 power to fire 5 shots with a radius. Oh my god! This might be a game winner. I know. It doesn't go with anything I've been doing up to this point, but I am willing to try it just out of curiosity. So we are temporarily going to uninstall the heavy laser, turn you off, turn this on, and in the next fight, we'll give this one a go, and we're just going to see how good this is. But if this is what I think, I mean, 22 seconds is a long charge time, admittedly, but the cloak helps get me halfway there, and then when this thing fires off, if it pierces through all shields, and it does, and what was this, a 10% accuracy bonus? It should almost never miss. This thing's going to be phenomenal. All right, we're going to see. I've got 60 missiles in the bank, too, by the way. Just FYI. All right, let's go to the beacon over here, the bacon. We're going to do an explore, salvage the wreck. Does 3 damage. We got nothing out of the arrangement. Dang it! All right, that didn't work. Put out the fire. We didn't start the fire. It's the fault of the sun. But we're not done. I don't know. I'm not very good at rhyming, okay? All right, before the next flare can hit, we're just going to go ahead and jump. I need some repairs. Kleptocracy Capital or the Imperial New Homelands. Let's go there. I don't like going to hazard zones if I can avoid it, all right? I just don't think they're very good. All right, we've entered hyperspeed. We are going to look for some new tasks. Renegade, I have a special task for you. Okay, retrieve the AI core because we're going to get through all the way to the last sectors for our AI buddy, and we're going to get some cruiser schematics. See, this is how you would unlock a really good ship. But I've already got them all unlocked because I cheated, but this would be really cool. We're going to accept the job because it should be fun. We're going to do a quick analysis. I'm getting lower, by the way, on fuel. Reroute? Nah. We're going to exit hyperspace. This is good. Hi! Are you friendly? More aliens? Foreigners. No. We're going to talk it out. You speak words you cannot verify, blah, blah, blah. Intentions. We're okay. No. We're all good. Everything is fine. All right, I'm going to repair a little bit. We're going to give this Nightshade a go. If it's as good as I think it is, this should help us win the game easily. Plus, with the cloak, the mind control, blah, 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 4 shields going into this sector, we should be in a really commanding position. I just need to get a few more upgrades. That is going to include such things, by the way, as going for upgrades to, let's say, my shields and improving their performance by 17% and doing this as many times as I can. Or performance upgrade our weapon and artillery fire rate increased by 10%. Right, do that, knock off more time on this Nightshade, the burst, then we really do have a full volley ready to go by the time our cloak is done, right? All of these things are good. So I've got a lot to do still, but we should only get more powerful from here, and even with our current setup, I think we have a very good chance of being able to take on the final boss. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, make sure you hit that notify bell, and I will see you guys next time.